So I am going to show you how I make one of my favorite high protein dishes, and that is pizza. I'm gonna get straight into it. I use flour, just regular flour, nothing fancy, nothing special. I have my scale because yes, I weigh everything that I eat. I am on a calorie deficit at the moment, so make sure I zero it out. I'm gonna put it in grams. Use 80 grams of the flour. So try to get as close as possible. I use plain non-fat Greek yogurt. It gives you 17 grams of protein just for the one serving, which is 170 grams, and it's exactly what I'm going to use. You want to make sure you get the exact measurements on these two, because otherwise it'll be too sticky or too dry. And this is for obviously the dough. Sorry, didn't say that in the beginning, but this is for the dough. I put a little bit of Himalayan salt and black pepper, Flavorgod pizza seasoning, lemon and garlic. A bit of Italian seasoning. As you see, we use this a lot, so I do apologize though, I don't ever weigh anything. I do apologize. I don't ever measure any of my seasonings. I grew up in a Mexican household. I am Mexican myself. Grew up in a Mexican household where my mama never taught me how to measure anything, so I can show you in the end what it will look like, so kind of give you an idea. So should look something like this, and then just mix everything up. And it's gonna look very weird in the beginning because it looks like you need water, but really you don't. You just gotta keep mixing everything until you create a ball. And this is my own personal pizza. I don't share this. This is all for me. If I make something for the kids, because the kids love it when I make the pizza, I make one and I have them split. So yes, I make them share. I'll show you. That's what it should look like. Now that it's all done, put that aside. Oh, and by the way, the oven is already set for 450. I layer it with some wax paper. And then I plop this right over that. And I spray it as well because it gets sticky when you're trying to spread it. Alright, looks good. Put it in the oven for 10 minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
And then I'll be back in a bit. Alexa, cancel. Alright. Okay, so I like to make it a certain way. My husband does it completely different, so he gets a lot more protein, but then it does make it a lot higher calorie. I use this pizza sauce. It's a Kroger brand. I don't really know what the difference between other pizza sauces. For me, they all kind of taste the same. But I get this one because it's cheaper and because it's only 30 calories per 1/4 cup. And that's exactly what I use. I use 1/4 of a cup for this. So, and use the part Skim mozzarella shredded cheese. No moisture. The only reason we like this one is because it's also low calorie. It's 80 calories, 7 grams of protein per 1/4 cup, which I'm gonna use a full cup. My husband likes to use, I think, half, or I don't know, but I like my pizza cheesy, so I use a full cup. And when he wants to get more accurate and more specific with it, he weighs his cheese. Optional, I like to spray the crust with, I can't believe it's not butter, and I spray it all the way around. You can do any seasoning on the crust. Sometimes I do lemon garlic, but this time I'm going to use ranch. I love ranch, which is a Flavorgod ranch seasoning. As you can see, I use it a lot. Oh, by the way, if you use my husband's code FlexCam, you get a certain percentage off of the seasonings. So, and pepperoni. So this is one of the brands that we use. We flip-flop between two. It depends on what's available at the grocery store. This one is 70 calories, 9 grams of protein per 17 slices. I think the other one that we use is a little higher, and I can't remember the name of that pepperoni, but for now, we're gonna use this one. I use 10 pepperonis. My husband uses 16 or more. That's insane. Anyway, this is the way I like mine. If you like yours with more, you can go ahead and make yours with more. That's definitely more protein the more you use. So there's that. And go ahead and put it in the oven for another 10 minutes. All right, here it is. Actually, I have a confession to make. Do not buy cheap wax paper. Just pay the money. It's not even that much cheaper. I ended up remaking the pizza. I did not do the video all over. As you see, there's no wax paper because the last one got completely stuck into my pizza, and if I continue to try and pick up the pizza, I would have wax paper pizza. So yeah, just buy regular wax paper. Don't buy the cheap kind. Luckily I was able to spray this and it looks like it did pretty good and it did not stick. So maybe I don't even need to use wax paper for this one. So we'll see. Right. It's hot. That's really good. Really good. So here you have it, high protein pizza. You can make it cheesier, you can make it less cheesy, you can make it more saucy, less saucy, more pepperoni. The pepperoni and the cheese, whether you add or subtract, that will kind of give you more or less protein. I will add, like I said, everything, all the details down below. So go ahead and check it out. And yeah, that's about it.